Boy Church here. I've got an email from a guy who has porn-induced ED, and he wants to know how long of a reboot it's going to take to get over it and be able to have sex again. He says, "Hi Noah, I love your videos and website." Thank you. "I'm 22 and just found out that I have porn-induced ED. I'm dating this amazingly supportive girl and it kills me every day knowing that I can't be a sexual partner with her right now. I'm still technically a virgin." I was technically a virgin for a long time, I understand, man. I hate those technicalities. I was wondering if you could shine any possible light on how long my reboot would take, given my details and specifics. I would be so appreciative. First thing I have to say is a reboot to get over PIED can take anywhere from 3 days to 2 years. Yeah, it's a big range, I know, and I'm sorry about that, but we don't fully understand this phenomenon yet. It can depend on all sorts of things, from your current porn habits, how long you've been using porn, what level of sexual experience you had before using porn, and during using porn, and many other factors, physical fitness, mental state. I'll look over your information that you sent me, and I'll give you my best guess, but I can't give you an exact number. He's 22, he started masturbating when he was 10 or 11, started using porn at age 13 or 14. He's in college, he's a senior. He's healthy, he's fit, he works out, he's been rebooting for a little over a week, and he gets about half erections when he's making out and cuddling with his girlfriend. I asked him some more information about his porn habits just to get a better idea of where he's starting. And he says that it's usually a once-a-day habit. It was usually a once-a-day habit, sometimes more, sometimes less. Take a break for 3 or 4 days sometimes, just because life was happening. Most of the time it was 7 to 20 minutes for each session, not too extreme. He never got into very extreme content either. Interracial was a theme. And he oddly enjoyed sensual moments like kissing. Don't know if that means anything, he says. Well, it means you're a human being. We all like kissing. Kissing is great. Kissing is intimate. Kissing is beautiful. He says he found out he had an issue 2 weeks ago. And since he found out about all this, it's been easy to stop, and he doesn't believe relapsing will be an issue at all, and it shouldn't. You've realized how much this habit has hurt you, like I did, so relapse should not be an option. I also asked him to take my How Addicted Am I test that I have on my website. I'll put a link to that in the description. And he got a 4 out of 11. I took this test from the DSM, the Diagnostic and Statistical Manual of Mental Disorders, and it was originally concerning substance abuse. I adapted it to be about porn use. And 2 to 3, a score of 2 to 3 is a mild addiction. A score of 4 to 5 is a moderate addiction, and a score of 6 or more is a severe addiction, according to the DSM. I scored a 9 before I started this journey. He scored a 4. That's pretty average. All of his habits are pretty average here. Nothing too extreme. He wasn't skipping school to watch porn all day. He wasn't watching extreme content. So this guy is pretty average as far as his porn habits go. I'm sure he's an above average individual. And he's also told his girlfriend about this journey, which is huge. Opening up to your partner, allowing her in, without, emotionally vomiting all over her, but telling her what you're going through and that you're not going to be ready to be a sexual partner for a while, and why, and what you're doing about it. Having her in the loop there and on your team is incredibly important because it takes the pressure off of you to perform. It just allows you to go through this journey together and have fun. As far as how long it's going to take you, well, I can say that I recommend to everybody at least 1 month on hard mode, which is no sexual stimulation of your penis at all, no fantasizing, no watching porn or any borderline material. You can, of course, kiss and hang out with your girlfriend, cuddle and all of that, even start to be sexual, but don't focus on the penis and those sexual activities. For a month or so, this allows your sexual response system just to have a rest, a reboot. And what's the last time you went 30 days without orgasm? Probably since you were a kid, right? Give it that time. Give it at least that much time. And then, after 30 days, you can start to escalate in the sexual activity you partake in with your girlfriend. Don't go into it like, okay, this is the time we're going to have sex, this is it. because that puts more pressure on the situation than there needs to be, and pressure only makes PIED worse. Go into it just saying, see what happens, have some fun. That's all you need to do. It's pretty simple, right? And if it doesn't work, then don't make a big deal out of it. You knew that that might happen. So did she, since you let her in on your journey. All you need to do now is do something else that's fun. Give each other a massage, get into a tickle fight, whatever. Don't make it a big deal or a big failure if it doesn't work when you try it the first few times. Eventually, and I think it'll be only a couple of months for you, you'll be having sex. And it was day 72 for me when I was first able to have sex. But I wasn't fully recovered. I don't even know if I'm fully recovered today, but the amount of recovery that happened between day 72 and year 1 was huge. I'm so much more sensitive and sexually capable now than I was then. So this progress, you're going to keep seeing it over months and months and maybe even years. So even after you're able to have sex, it's probably just going to get better and better for you, as long as you stay on this journey, stay on this path. Don't use porn, don't masturbate. He also asked a few other questions. Is it okay to grind with my girlfriend? Is it okay to finger my girlfriend? That sort of thing. Absolutely. These are all intimate acts. Intimacy is great. What we're doing here is rewiring our brains from being turned on by porn and fantasy. We want to starve those parts of our brains, and we want to feed the parts of our brains that are turned on by being with someone we care about. So absolutely, have fun with her. Have a good time. Is it okay to watch TV and movies, or can one benefit from drastically reducing digital and computer screen stimuli for a month or two? Well, porn addiction is a subset of internet addiction. I do not recommend replacing one addiction with another. Don't leave porn and then just dive into video games, TV, drugs, and alcohol. That's not a healthy way to do it, because porn, people use it as an escape from bad emotions. When we stop using porn, that's when we want to face those emotions and conquer them, confront them and move past them, not escape from them in different ways. Now, this isn't a hard rule, like never watch TV, but I would say only use those things when you're with other people. Make it a social activity rather than a solitary one. And also, your primary goal here is quitting porn. So if the option before you is watch porn or watch a movie, absolutely distract yourself by watching a movie. But ideally, distract yourself by going out with friends, or journaling, calling your mom, do something productive, clean your room. Is it okay to drink alcohol and get drunk once or twice a week? I'm in college and luckily have an active social life. Yeah, alcohol, keep in mind, can be a pitfall for a lot of people because it activates that fuck it switch in our brains. We get home drunk and tired and horny, and we look at the computer and we say, fuck it, because we're drunk. When normally, when sober, we would say, time for bed. Alright, so be aware of that. Also, drinking too much at least for me, doesn't make me feel good. So, we want to feel good. So if it becomes to the point where, for days afterward, you're feeling kind of off, and you're not feeling your best, you're not feeling like you can go out and be a productive individual, take that into account. Reduce your use. So, dude, and I'm calling you dude because I don't think you want your name on this video, but dude, you're in a good place. You found this answer to your problems early. Your habits weren't that extreme. I think, and this is my best guess, that you'll be having sex with your girl within a couple of months, and you'll keep seeing gains and progress after that. This will be an incredible journey for you. You've got a great start, you realize how harmful these habits are, and you've committed to stopping them completely. So good job. If you want more information, go see my website, addictedtointernetporn.com. And for anyone out there who appreciates these messages and wants to show that appreciation, there's a documentary that's being made right now that needs to be funded about porn addiction and recovery. My friends Fritz and Susanna from Germany want to travel around the world and film with people like myself who've gone through this journey, and film with scientists, neuroscientists, researchers, sex researchers, and make a documentary that tells people about porn addiction and recovery and really brings this issue into the mainstream. So if you want to support that, and I've already supported that. Go to the description and click on the Indiegogo link and donate, $5, $1, $20, $1,000, whatever you can, whatever you feel is right. We want to get these messages out there. We want to help more people, because when I was 18, I would have loved to see that movie or read the book that I wrote, because I needed that information, and I know that there are a lot of people out there who need that information now. So please go support that. Otherwise, I'll see you on the next video. Coach Church out.